So now, we're going to call upon the President of the UNI here in this time, Stephen Golden, to give his remarks.
Masters of Ceremony, Muta Baruka, Her Worship, the Mayor, Senator and Councillor Angela Brown-Burke, Minister Colin Fagan, Her Excellency the High Commissioner for South Africa, Matu Joyini, the Honorary Consul for the Republic of Botswana, Dr. Henley Morgan, Town Clerk for the KSC, Mr. Errol Green, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. I greet you on behalf of the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League, an organization founded by our first national hero, the Right Excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey, 99 years ago in the city of Kingston. I greet you in the name of our founder and first national hero, a man who is considered the modern father of Pan-Africanism. And that is why we are here today, because we are not only Africans, but we celebrate Pan-Africanism in recognizing African Liberation Day, which began as Freedom Day in 1958 and then became African Liberation Day on the occasion of the founding of the Organization of African Unity. The speakers who have gone before me raised some serious points which I want to support and concur with. The fact that Haiti has taken up or has applied for full membership status in the African Union, which is something we appreciate, but something I am a little jealous of, because as Muta says, we have been known as the vanguard of Pan-Africanism in the Caribbean. In fact, when we speak about liberation or African liberation, we have to realize that more so than any Africans on the continent, liberation became our full-time occupation at the moment we were snatched away from our mother continent. When Nani and Kwao and Kojo and Akompong took to the hills to liberate us, we worked for our liberation. When we sent Dottie Bookman to Saint Dominique to liberate it from whence it became known as the Republic of Haiti, we worked for our liberation. When we had people like Taki, Three Finger Jack, Paul and Moses Bogle taken to the streets, we were working for our liberation. When we produce an iconic figure, the likes of the Right Excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey, the man who said that we must begin to liberate the minds of men, because whilst others have freed our bodies, none but ourselves can free our minds. We were working for our liberation. So this year is very special. Not only are we still within our own Jubilee year of independence, but we are now celebrating with our brothers and sisters, our cousins, our mothers, our grandmothers and grandfathers on the continent of Africa. 50 years since the founding of the African Union. And it is a shame to say that we have waited so long to take up the offer to apply for membership in the AU. Mayor, I know you are listened to in high places, so we want you to carry that word. It shouldn't just be Haiti alone. We are Jamaica. It was the music of our reggae icons that motivated and inspired the freedom fighters who liberated Africa. We want to be at the table with them in Addis Ababa. I want to commend our Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Portia Simpson Miller, for this trip that she has made. I think it has been a long time in the making since a head of state of Jamaica has attended the summit, the annual summit in Addis Ababa. But we hope, as others have said, that it is not just for pomp and ceremony, There are issues that need to be dealt with if we are serious not only about African liberation, but our reintegration into the continent as Africans in the diaspora. The AU recognizes 6 regions, 5 on the continent of Africa, North, South, East, West, and Central, and the 6th region being the African diaspora, which takes in countries like Jamaica, Haiti, America, and wheresoever outside of Africa the sons and daughters of Africans are. And they are considering even a Pan-African Parliament, which is something we don't hear enough about in this country. I see lines every day outside the United States Embassy. I see lines every day outside the British High Commission. I pass the South African High Commission and the Nigerian High Commission every day on my way to work. I see no lines. Have we forgotten that when we were carried here, when we were stolen away from our continent, in the minds and the hearts of our ancestors was not the thought of, oh, we're going to be Jamaicans and one day we'll be independent. Oh, we're going to the sand and the sun and the sea. The one thought in their minds as they sat in the bowel of that slave ship was, how do I liberate myself? How do I return myself to my mother continent to see my children, to see my parents? How do I get home? And it was that hope of that eventual liberation and that Sankofa, that return to our motherland, that kept them alive.
Indeed.
And if they didn't stay alive, you and I would not be blessed with life today. Their mission was to return, and we are their descendants. Are we going to betray that dream? Are we going to betray that hope? Or are we going to take our rightful place as Africans in the new world? One God, one aim, one destiny.
Yes. Serious. So here, Mr. Golden say the mayor have some clout. And mayor, I promise you that if they don't listen to you, I will tweet them for you.